I'm a youth of the smartest perception. So to speak, I have eyes and I see. At finessing, I'm quite an exception. There's nothing that passes by me. For years I've been courting a lady. I may say my one grand affair. But lately I've noticed she's changing somehow. I may be mistaken, but there. On Monday she missed her appointment. On Tuesday she said I was mad. On Wednesday she snubbed me, her looks seemed to scorch. On Thursday her dog bit me twice in the porch. On Friday her brother chastised me. And on Saturday night, I admit, her dad slung me out. So if she's cooling off, it wouldn't surprise me a bit. Now my landlord and I may mention, well, we don't seem to see eye to eye. There are several bones of contention. For instance, the rent, by the by. I'm sick of these vulgar discussions, and besides, I'm not anxious to stay. So quite entre nous, I've decided to go. At least it seems pointing that way. On Monday they issued a summons. On Tuesday we barred all the doors. On Wednesday they cut off the water and gas, stuffed up the chimneys and broke all the glass. On Thursday they took half the roof off, but they got in today, I admit. So any time now, if I changed my address, it wouldn't surprise me a bit. I'm awfully lucky at races. They say that I'm rather unique. I either get wins or else places. I went to a meeting last week. A friend of mine said, back the limpet. You take it from me that he's warm. Well, the horses got off, but I rather suspect that the limpet was hardly in form. At first he began to run sideways, then one of his legs seemed to drag. He wheezed rather badly, then started to cough. And rounding the corner, the jockey fell off. Then he stood for a while on the railings and shivered as though in a fit. So I said to my friend, if that horse doesn't win, it wouldn't surprise me a bit. I've just heard a terrible rumor. It's caused me a few whitened hairs. It may be some horrible bloomer, but it deals with this increase in fares. It seems that the railway committee have got some dark scheme in their mind. They'll raise them and raise them and raise them again. In a year or so's time we shall find 'twill be 10 bob from Bond Street to Clapham, and £1 from the bank to Soho. 'Twill be £17 for a trip to Southend, with a luxury tax on your young lady friend. 'Twill be 25 guineas to Brighton. That's standing and more if you sit. So if ever the whole of the railways go bust, it wouldn't surprise me a bit. It wouldn't really.